John Punisher.
Oh fuck, I have a fucking Halo meme.
Is it the Arbiter and Master Chief realizing that it's been 7 years and they're still rivals?
7 months.
7 months.
7 years, oh my goodness.
If it's been
Married
7 years
with-
and you guys are still married, yeah, you're just married.
They released
You're
because
common law.
I actually really like this because they released a Waypoint. They do these things called Waypoint Chronicles, which are effectively like short stories. It's not funny. And it's effectively just short stories, but they did one that is right after the end of Halo 5 because Halo Infinite is just 2 years later for some reason, despite it ending on a cliffhanger. I'm still upset.
You're gonna talk about the car, but I can't do it again.
But it is like the Arbiter's like feast that he has, and like him and Master Chief like reminiscing a little, not reminiscing, but like talking about like what's going on in like the past, and then they kiss. They don't actually kiss, but they like
That might as well be.
Yeah, that's
the Spartan
That's
kiss.
soldier kiss.
That's
That is
the
soldier
Klaus
kissing.
version that they're allowed to do.
Where are you gonna finish that Halo fanfiction, bro?
Yours?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I remember. You sent me an excerpt through Steam. And I wish.
Oh my
I
god.
don't remember.
Yes.
That sounds old.
I genuinely have no idea.
Fucking gaslighting you guys. It was about a lead.
You know how much fucking shit I've written since then? I don't
Do you
remember
have
half of the shit
Yeah.
I've written in the past 2 years. Like, it's gaslighting.
Gatekeeping us from the story.
Hope, my man.
To be fair, he did it as like a small small passage. He never really got too far with it, but I remember.
Was it good? You want
I liked it. Yeah. It was about elites. That much I remember. It was autumn, I think, was mentioned.
I'm so easy to gaslight.
I'm not gaslighting
Tell me
you.
I
You're
did
trying to
something.
gaslight everybody else.
Get in the back.
Hey, I'm Hefe,
No, Mexicans.
and I'm saying you're gonna be inside. I'm the boss that I'm really strict, but I check to see what you want to do first. I was never that boss.
You're the like really strict boss, but you'll give him a handy under the table.
Huh?
Well, you gotta keep him motivated.
Yeah.
True.
A good boss knows when to use the carrot and when to use the stick.
I'm all about the stick.
That carrot hits different though.
You haven't turned it off.
El Jefe, what are you doing?
Oh no, El Jefe, I'm stuck.
El Jefe, I'm stuck in the.
How do I file these reports?
This might be racist, so we should move on. The jury's still out. Is it cultural appropriation to say El Jefe as a white person?
I don't think so.
There are white Mexicans.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. Patently false.
I don't know how to break this to you.
We made it up.
All of it. There's actually no white people at all.
That's right. We're not white. We're uncolored.
Yeah.
I finally decided.
Absent of pigment.
I finally decided that
Demelanated.
does not smell good.
What?
It took you that long. How long were you huffing that to figure it out?
A while. We had to spray over 200 bolts.
Oh my god.
What doesn't smell good?
WD-40
Oh.
in large quantities.
I was about to say large quantities. I can completely understand. It's like gasoline.
shit.
How gasoline has
what?
a really nice smell.
What?
But if you smell it for a really long time, then yeah, you'll get sick of it.
Your experience is not universal.
I've never thought gasoline smelled nice ever. I go, oh, this smells like gasoline. That's gross.
I think it has
I
acquired taste.
I really like the smell of gasoline.
Have you acquired that taste, Freddie?
I drink gasoline on the huge.
You see, it's kind of like how I like the smell of hairspray. I understand it makes other people get massive headaches, but I've been exposed to it long enough that I just have
I
taught
don't
myself
mind
to enjoy
the
it.
smell of hairspray.
Yeah.
It was like anyttime I walked into the bathroom growing up, it smelled like hairspray. So
My mom had the 90s big hair when I was growing up.
based.
Should bring that back, yeah, honestly.
They're starting to. Tristan's lost in something right now. What are you remembering? What are you recalling?
He's driving.
He's not usually that focused when driving.
Fucking sue him.
Sorry, let me go back into quirky Tristan. All right, there's an X5.
Here,
Let's
bro,
try
I'll
and
throw
hit
it into reverse.
Sliding that transmission.
Fucking send it like Mjolnir.
I do think that there's enough. I don't want to say there's enough like evidence.
Well,
I think Mjolnir may have originally been an axe instead of a hammer.
That's bold.
Yeah.
I thought it was an armor.
No, you're thinking of the Mjolnir.
Jab, hook, tickle your ribs.
Whoa. Cough.
It's like a Mortal Kombat finisher.
Yeah, Johnny Cage just boom, does the splits and punches you in the dick.
Does the Killian special.
Where's my Johnny Cage movie?
Honestly.
That's just an Indiana Jones spoof. I still can't believe that entire fucking sequence.
It's crazy how that game was fucking incredible until the halfway point, then it stopped.
'Cause
As
Johnny
soon
Cage
as Johnny
disappeared.
Cage leaves the fucking stage left, it just stops being fun.
That screenshot where he has his phone out, it lives rent free in my head.
The fucking scene where he like opens his door and it's fucking Raiden and Liu Kang and fucking Scorpion. He's just like, what the fuck?
Hello, Johnny Cage. May we come in?
So I assume we should probably.
We have a lot to talk about.
What's up, Bazingers and Familia?
What happened?
Laughing
At
at
D&D?
Yesterday.
Last week.
Last week?
Yeah,
We gotta catch up.
Last day.
Last time.
Last
Previously
time.
on.
Well, what happened for
We
were
were
in the cave?
We started off in the cave, yeah. Because we fell through after we fought the slimes.
We fought the splooge.
It was one slime.
Splooged him.
And then we were in the pitch black darkness.
It's a good looking truck.
And
Is there another
the
type
team-
of darkness?
there's, light
Darkness
darkness.
that you can't do.
Advanced
you can't
darkness.
cast a second level spell to.
It
get
was
rid of
advanced.
Like in that episode of SpongeBob where they go to rock bottom.
I thought it was an episode
Yeah.
of Phineas and Ferb.
And then the team immediately split up. And that actually had no repercussions.
Well,
Yeah, the captain was like, "Hey."
it has one long-term repercussion.
I mean, it could be short term.
Horrific.
I love them already. I'm gonna start picking out
It's
names.
never been more real. So we
Stakes have never been higher.
we are now in a spider cave
A spooder cave.
where we cannot see because this is a wisdom challenge. So our perception is down, and so the captain.
Down?
I remember it like kind of opened up with discussion on like Morgan saying something along the lines of like,
Split up, gang.
no, like Haruka wasn't part of the crew.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, because Loudcast was apologizing for being an asshole when he was the captain.
Mm-hmm.
For making the ladies not kill each other.
Well, the captain hates catfolk.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't particularly like Larson, and then this other cat showed up unannounced.
and
As soon as the other
and
cat
then starts
left,
cat fights with the
and then started fighting
incredibly volatile.
with Ashura. Granted, it was Ashura's fault, but from the captain's perspective, it is a cat that was not on his crew fighting with his crew member, so he has beef.
Morgan is never bring a woman onto a ship again.
Well, yeah, especially
And then
considering-
Haruka was like, okay, well, hold up. Like, I would prefer to have like the same. Like, can I be part of the crew? He's like, why do you want to be part of the crew? I'm like, I don't necessarily want to be part of your crew. I just need some sort of fucking like loyalty here that you aren't going to stab me in the back. Why would you think that any of us are going to stab you in the back? I'm like,
God, I wonder.
Let me catch you up since you've been banging your first mate.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay.
They had to repeat several times their only loves is the sea
It's
and
crazy
alcohol.
how Dawson now has two characters that we fanfictioned into being gay.
We can make it all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Granted, Murphy is just canonically gay. He kissed Cosman back.
he can be bisexual.
Yeah, I guess.
No
you're
bi
right.
erasure here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Ingrid's a lesbian, bro?
a lesbian?
A
No,
lesbian.
her and Annister have like a weird, like old people relationship where they have coffee together and maybe sometimes go out in the wood and fuck like animals.
He was about to say,
Hello?
old people do fuck.
Hello.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want it to be reality either.
Bro, I don't like
Cut
thinking
that shit
about
off
it, but
at
I do
40.
think about it.
There's a headline at Empire about it.
I'm like, there's a what?
We at work we have a screen that has like headlines, but for some reason it's still dated to April in 2023. And for some reason one of the headlines was about senior citizens and how they keep their sex lives active.
Huh.
What?
And how like
Yeah.
every retirement home is just rife with STDs.
Is it
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
That is the highest. Yeah, universities are not the highest concentration area for STDs. It is
me.
retirement homes.
Oh.
And with that, we'll be back.
So,
Where were we?
you guys
We
are
just
in the
split
cave.
up. Yeah, we literally just split up.
Which that started as a joke, where somebody was like, "Oh, the
Morgan,
split up gang,"
yeah.
and then Dawson's like, "No, we're doing
No,
that."
Yeah,
that's insanely based, and
Yeah.
I was fully subscribed to it.
I could not fucking believe it.
It worked. It worked out perfectly.
Haruka is friends with Nori. And
Yeah.
He was like, all right, well,
Good.
this
I'm
guy,
glad Nori has one friend.
this guy doesn't like me for whatever fucking reason. So
So you guys went south.
we went south.
Did you guys move first? Yeah, because Captain saves his fucking initiative for last.
Are we
Yeah.
going to get pretzels as well?
No,
Not yet.
we're doing that
We're gonna
when
when
Alex
Alex
gets
gets
here.
Okay. It's a short trip.
Sorry, we're going out again.
There is, yeah, so we go south. We kind of, I guess this actually doesn't have a whole lot of content. So we cup our hands behind our ears to investigate around the corner. We don't hear anything.
Nori doesn't have yours.
Shut up. We don't hear anything. So then we peek around the corner, and then there's a glowing light, and we're like, oh, well, I don't know about that. And then switches over to No Girl and Boy Toy.
So, Ashura and Laukaz went right, and Laukaz, of course, assumed they were going to find the exit, but they passed through a small, like, crack in the wall into like a smaller hallway, and Ashura turned around, looked that no one was following, and then turned back to Laukaz and said, "Take off your pants." And he was like,
Oh.
Okay.
and no, he wasn't like, okay. He was like, why?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
oh,
like,
yeah, he was like, why?
Why would I do
She was
that?
like, we're going to have sex.
And then he's like, oh,
I'm taking
okay.
what I want.
Yeah. Which is, again, in his culture, that's just the marriage ceremony.
Yeah, because she has.
Women are supposed to be the initiates.
I rolled for it, and she has been in heat for like 3 weeks at this point. So she's like dying, and he will not initiate. So she's taking what she wants, even though it's
Didn't know
against
he
her
was supposed
culture.
to.
Even though it's against her
Old-fashioned my
culture.
ass, bro.
I mean,
Shake my
she's
head.
down awful.
That's why she absolutely needs him to kill her brother, though.
Yeah, no, she has to make up for it. So they that's what they spent the next like 6 rounds doing.
It was about 8.
Nice.
Technically longer if you consider the combat after that. It was like 20.
Oh, yeah.
So Captain and
You made it 2 minutes,
Duncan
bro.
decided to go north. Nori and Haruka.
Against her, that's saying something. That's an accomplishment.
Nori
It was
and
probably more because it was painful. If I had to guess, because
She did almost kill him.
exactly.
Lockhart stopped holding back. He's like, all right.
A lot of
this
fighting.
needs to close out.
so Haruka and Nori turn around the corner, confronted spiders, and
Big
just
spiders.
saw big spiders and then a big swarm. And Haruka was like, "Yeah, no, fuck that immediately!" and roared to do her AOE and then killed all the
Roar.
babies.
Really sick.
Kill the swarm.
Killed the swarm. Thank
Fuck
God.
them.
Hate swarms.
Item.
And then
Light me swollen.
did I crit twice against that spider? Like the big guy that came up?
No, you.
I got an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you crit on the reactive strike. Then I think you did Yeah, you got a triple damage reactive, and then I think Nori also rolled a 20.
Let's go.
Nori also critted a bunch.
Yeah,
actually.
our
Yeah,
freaking girl squad was crushing last
Spears
session.
are really
Nori
good
does
against
not have a
spiders.
gender. Nori is.
Which she identifies as a girl.
Do we know?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was why Alex was saying don't assume.
No.
Well, Nori could be gender fluid.
Whoa. Just covered in it.
They are seaweed.
It's not like a gender nod.
We'll just ask every morning.
How are you feeling today?
So we kill those spiders.
So sad.
Morgan falls into a trap with a big boy,
A big spider.
big
An
spider.
ogre spider, to be
In-
specific.
invoking
Which
the
is that is a
emerald
real type of spider. That was not like a fantasy AI thing. That is a real goddamn spider that exists. And
Yeah.
I don't like his eyes.
I love them.
But yeah, that
They throw
happened,
nets
that
at
happened
people.
in Emerald Spider as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody fell in. We just.
No, you guys fell in Emerald.
Yeah, I think Sarah fell in.
So did Lauka.
Yeah.
Lichen. Sorry. I
Yeah, a
forget
couple
all
of you
names
guys
now.
fell in.
That was the first time V picked up Neon.
Oh, that's
Was
what
V,
it was.
was V in? Because that was floor 2. Was V?
Yeah, that was
That was
really
V.
early.
No, that was V because I remember jumping 150 feet over it because Monk.
No,
Monk jumped.
that was a different hole. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. That's
Oh, was there not a spider in that?
No, I'm pretty sure you were red. Weren't you red all the way up until she died?
What the one that we're talking about is it was like a 5x5 square. It was just a regular trap.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah fell in it initially, but I think she made the reflex save because she was a dex build. And then I think the order of operations was effectively like next character hops, and then Lycan rolled a 1, and then just fell in.
We'll have to review like the 3rd episode of this podcast.
True.
But yeah, so Ashura and Loudcast continued fucking. Ashura started biting Loudcast, doing on average about 12 damage per bite. Which
3 bites around.
They were both 3 bites around. They were both injured, so that stopped fairly quickly.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Nori and Haruka killed some more spiders, found a fun rod. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Found a dead end, and we're like, okay, we have to go back. So then we circle back around and are actually going toward where Ashura and Loudcast are, and we can hear everything that's going on because it's a cave. And Nori gave Haruka bottled light, and Haruka, just thinking that they were like taking the time to like make out or something, was like, okay, let's like spook them, let's like scare them. And then she, throws the bottle at them. Misses the throw, but then it still randomly hits them.
You're forgetting that she did like shout out to them, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And Ashura,
yeah, you're right. Are you okay? Are you guys stuck in a web?
Oh yeah, that's right. Like, he's mine. Back off.
Yeah.
And then you threw the.
And then saw that they were.
I forgot to make you guys save against that as well, because you guys could have been blinded for the rest of it.
Like that would have done anything.
So then,
then
Haruka was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you guys doing? We're trying to. What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Jealous.
And then
Exactly.
Horrified, not jealous. Was like, okay, we do need to step past you.
Yeah, you guys started walking down and realized that it was a dead end, or like that you had already been that way,
Mm-hmm.
and then up is where the captain and his first mate went. So you were like, "Oh fuck, this is the only way to go."
All right.
Well, I like you guys even asked too, like, well, aren't Loudcast and Ashura in a like in an out, like a little like dead, like a little pocket, and then like on my screen like went to where I could see everything. Like, no, they are just in a hallway.
Well, because it like you go in and then it was like a little pocket, and then there was a hallway south through that pocket, and they were just in the pocket, and he was in her pocket, as they say.
Well, pizza pocket.
Well, her
I'm a big hot pocket guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Haruka and Nori. I just like to imagine Haruka like holding Nori
I also
up,
like to imagine.
and then just stepping around.
Holding it in front of her face so she can't see. She can hear.
Well, that was also
She'll
the
never be able
worst
to get
thing, is
those
at that
noises.
point Haruka and Nori had the best sight out of everybody.
Yeah.
And we're just like, I don't want to see this.
She'll never get those noises out of her head.
So then they moved on and killed more spiders, and then Catherine and Duncan found the exit, and we're like, shit.
They also found the other 2 magic items.
They also found some more magic items. Yeah, some dope ass armor, and then
You guys are at the
dope-ass
level I
light
can start
sword.
rewarding real things.
Dude, please give me that bracelet.
The fact that gnolls have a prehensile clitoris never came up, actually. I forgot about that.
Next
Shame.
time.
Next time.
Next time.
When they get back to the ship.
You guys, you don't know about the final
that way
boss
you can,
that
grab them.
Mm-hmm.
you know about the final boss that's a mummy monk that only targets pregnant people first?
Nice.
As soon as Ashura finds out, she's going to be like, all right.
Because that's how that ended.
You guys go in and I'll wait here.
I'm only casting.
Oh, yeah,
magic
that is
missile
how
now.
that ended. We did do a fair bit of research into a third-party book about pregnancy rules and all that, and we discovered that Loudcast had impregnated Ashura.
Yeah, not with the first dick, with the second dick.
And
Well,
then the second time.
And then the second time with the first dick.
Oh, I see.
Once Pies are not going to be cowards and make their
And-
own.
Canonize that.
Yeah.
Because Ashura has redundant organs.
She had 2 of them, so she was able to get pregnant twice in the same.
With multiples.
Yep. So there's 5 kiddos on the way.
If they don't
But
eat
they're
each other.
sharks, so
It's cool too
2 will
because
come
there's
out.
absolutely no way Dawson is still listening to this, so he won't even know.
I guess he has kind of stopped listening.
Well, no, I just mean like after we just talked about that in great detail, and I said prehensile clitoris, he's clicked off of it already.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's listening more intently.
And he'll never let us know.
So then we made our way out of the cave. And then do we want to pick up on that during
after we eat.
Yeah, pretzel chips.
That's pretty much everything big that happened in the cave. So
Yeah.
That was everything that happened in the cave.
And then
Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we
Oh,
got
the
to the
boss.
end.
Then
Yeah.
we rested.
There was the boss that we killed very
it wasn't
quickly.
really more of a. It was like a 30-minute like. I guess
Well,
it's still there.
that
was a breather.
We need to.
A breather.
I want to talk about it because we got there and Ashura and Loudcast were incredibly injured from their passionate embrace.
Can you guys heal us?
Yeah, and
And Haruka's
Ashura
like,
was
I'm
being
fucking touching you.
being like nicer than she's ever been to Haruka because she got it. She's good. And then Haruka was just being a total fucking bitch. And,
For no reason.
and so Ashura was like, damn, sorry your husband doesn't touch you anymore. And that became a running insult for the next little while. But yeah, and then the captain didn't want to like actually full rest. So Loudcast and Ashura just drank all of their healing potions to get back up to full. And then at some point Nori healed them after that, which kind of invalidated the fact that we just fucking used all our healing. But oh well.
Could have asked the medic first.
I did, and then she was like, no, and then
I forgot Nori could heal us.
and then she healed the captain and was like, do you guys need healing? It's like, oh, okay. Fine. Cool. Thanks.
Maybe Nori just wanted to teach you a lesson.
Maybe, but then we went and fought a spider, and the spider
big
died very
spider.
quickly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You were too good.
The triple damage finisher crit from the captain holding a
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
great
okay,
sword.
I can either cast. I can't remember. I was going between like two different spells, and I was like, haste seems like a really good option. Captain's before the spider. Let's just throw it on the captain, and then that extra action that he had, he critted on his finisher, and then drew triple damage and did 135.
35.
Yeah.
It only had 220 HP to kind of put that in perspective.
Bonk. After he already did 70 with his
Captain, my
first two
captain.
attacks.
Had an AC of 30. Didn't matter.
Did not matter.
Yeah, I'm glad I stuck to casting spells because I would have had to roll like a 13, 14 to hit that thing.
It's no wonder Duncan loves him.
Who wouldn't?
That's when Dawson stopped listening.
Do you think Duncan loves Morgan for being Morgan, or does Duncan love Morgan because he's a captain?
It's because Duncan doesn't know anything else.
I see.
Or do they
He
not
doesn't
love
know.
each other?
He's
Are they just chasing sensations? There's no actual attachment.
He's getting
Maybe.
a taste of the good life right now. The
He
high
is, yeah.
society.
They don't remember it because they both just get blackout drunk and wake up naked next to each other. But
And
that's
it's-
like pretty normal for sailors.
Yeah.
So.
What was it that?
If they don't figure it out, they never have to confront it.
What was that when we started playing without Duncan there for a little bit, and Morgan, not knowing, goes, he's still in bed," or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
He's like, he's still in bed, and I was blackout
yeah, I
or
was
something like
blackout.
that.
Yeah, Dawson just played into it unknowingly, and it was fucking incredible.
Yeah, he's still back.
We all just look at each other like, does he know?
Does he know?
He does.
He's
know.
not beating the allegations.
He
This
did
is
at
not
one
gonna
point.
look good at the
I
pearly
think at one
gates.
point he did catch on because he said, "All we love is the sea and alcohol." But even that, it seems like a cope.
You know what
Okay.
they say about the Navy?
A lot of semen there.
They're all gay.
You mean this doesn't say the Air Force?
No, the Air Force is all autistic.
Huh? Is that the A stands for?
Yeah.
So we're going inside now.
I was waiting to see how long the dead air lasted. I think we can go inside now. Are you okay?
I was trying to come up with an acronym for Air Force that started with autistic.
Autistics and rotaries.
The new
He's
podcast
gonna be
coming
working on
out.
this for a while.
Autistic and Rotary.
It's my second show. All right.
I wasn't cool enough in high school for anybody to offer.
I wasn't either. It wasn't until after high school.
I got
I wasn't
offered.
cool
I wasn't
enough
cool
then
enough to take it.
I was offered twice. I was offered a lot of things. I just said no.
I'll try anything once, including cocaine. If any of you listeners know where to get some,
Hey Dawson, we know you got the hookup.
Please
We
let
know
me
you're
know.
holding out on us.
Here's the deal.
it will fix me.
There's no way Dawson eats that much fast food stays that thin without cocaine. I'm sorry.
Not true.
If he's been holding out on me,
Honestly, I think he has.
It's actually the One Piece.
When he comes home with chalk on his hands, it's not from rock climbing, bro.
brother, I would be devastated.
Why?
Maybe he is rock climbing. Instead of a bag full of chalk, though, it's just cocaine.
He's
You gotta keep the energy.
How
That's
much
how it's supposed to reach
How much
the
money
top.
do you have that you use cocaine as climbing chalk?
He's
Just fucking wasting it.
he's just halfway through bouldering and just
Keeps
keep going.
There's a line on each rock.
So where were
Just
we?
work at a restaurant.
So every
you guys just got out of the
we were
cave.
falling. We were falling for a very long time, and then we all
It's
woke
like
up.
Spy Kids 2, Island of Lost Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we had time to scream at each other. And then get bored and then pretend to fall asleep and then start screaming again when we woke up and realized that we were still falling.
I don't
And
give a
then
shit.
everyone
mushroom.
disappeared.
That's right. Nori was the last one to not disappear.
It was dark.
It was scary.
And there was revelry and rain.
Kind of peaceful.
I like falling.
It was
I like
being
falling.
born
Is that what you
again.
just said?
It's quiet. That's all I can say.
There's too much wind rushing.
As
to
I
hear
say,
anything
it's
else.
not very quiet. There's a lot of wind rushing, but it helps silence everything else.
But then we all woke up and we had snake bodies.
Did have sneak
God, I wish that was me.
slither.
All of us woke up and we were suddenly metallic snakes with cool glowing bits, and we were at a party
Yes.
in a very big manner.
My name was no longer Haruka. My name was Hasrid.
We were all gatherers, foragers.
We were all foragers gathering for a party, and we all woke up and didn't know where we were. We all remembered who we were, but we were also like the rules of the time were that we were not allowed to say our own names unless we were talking to the other people.
Ricky, Laukaz and Morgan were the first ones. They were in like the ball area.
Yeah, they're the grand hall.
And Morgan was just like, cool, drinking. And
I'm gonna
just
go get drunk.
proceeded to get drunk.
That's my captain.
Laukaz was freaking out trying to find anybody that he knew and tried to figure out what the situation was.
Well, it was really funny because Morgan just straight walked away, didn't address Laukaz. I was just, I'm gonna walk this way. And Laukaz was like, what?
Well, we didn't know that we were each other. I was going to ask him
Right.
a question. I think I asked him, like, hey, do you know where we are? He's
Yeah.
like, no. And then he kept walking.
Well, that doesn't help me. Haruka spawned outside, but had like the feeling she was late, so she like rushed in, and one of the guards was like, "Oh, hi, glad
You're
you're
late.
finally here. Would you like me to show you around, or before we take you to this tea area?" And I'm like, "No, I'm late. Just get me to the tea area." He's like, "All right," and then dropped me off at the tea area.
And that's where you found the married couple.
And that's where I found the married couple that were already screaming at each other.
Yeah, Nora woke up in a worse
It was
nightmare.
just a short yelling.
The wife
Nori
already
not
screaming.
only woke up as a man, but married to a Shora.
As a snake.
yeah, you put me back in a biological body.
I mean,
How
it
could
seems
you?
like
Well, a fleshy body.
There you go.
as opposed to a fleshy body.
Oh, what a fucking good one. Goddamn. End it now. It's not getting better than that.
Oh, they both went for it. Only one was fast enough.
Yeah. Oh well.
Duncan, though, was living large. Woke up.
Wait, one more time. I want in on it.
Oh.
I thought you were going to do it the same way again. I was going fast. I was preparing.
There we go.
Duncan was living large. Woke up in his 15 by 15 foot bed.
I still stand
Oh,
on
yes,
it.
that were me.
Way.
I'm with you too. In a room that was bigger than my house. Getting dressed with his cuirass.
Be rich, bro. I don't tell you.
Don't know what to tell you.
Not a queer ass.
I'm
Not a
not
queer
sure
ass.
if he was actually getting. I think he was just taking a nap.
He was. He didn't own the place. Yeah.
I think they just straight up said like, yeah, you can crash on the bed.
You can rest. You had long journey.
He was eating
You guys don't know the actual answer.
What was it?
That's the guest room.
Oh,
my
He's
God.
like an incredible guest of honor.
all of us
Aw.
are.
Yeah, but he's a little bit higher. than the rest.
Damn.
What do you mean he's higher? I thought I was a duke.
He has armor.
You are a count somewhere else.
Damn.
I
But-
can't remember. Duke is below count, right?
Yeah.
No,
No, Count
they're-
is below duke.
No,
No?
I know this.
He
Okay.
does.
He's got a
Count
whole.
and Duke are equivalent, but they are different. Like they were different places. So like, this is not exact, but like France might have had counts and England might have had dukes, but they weren't this like.
It wasn't part of the same hierarchy.
No, it wasn't the same hierarchy, but they are equivalent.
Sounds good. But he was loving his life. He comes out, he's all Mr. Happy Nice,
Mr. Happy Nice.
Mr. Happy Nice, dressed well.
I think the quote was when I asked him if he wanted to do anything when he was sitting at the tea room. He's like, "No, I've been a slave. Now I'm a gentleman."
So now he got to do that. Meanwhile, the rest of us were slowly figuring out what was kind of going on. We all were in.
Hold on, we're missing a very important step here.
What was the important step?
Yes, we are missing a very important
Laukaz
step.
or Lakir. now.
Kier is engaged.
Yeah, betrothed.
And his hot little young thing was all slithering up to him, interlacing tails. It was like, hey, big boy,
And most
why don't we
likely-
get a jump start in preparing our marital activities?
Yeah, she was
Nuh-uh.
she was hot and ready.
Nuh-uh.
Which is really weird because they can't generate their own body heat.
Call that a Little Caesar. It's hot and ready. $5.
So bad.
She's $5.
Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, that's right. This isn't where pretzels are.
Getting a cookie, bro?
Thinking about it.
Yo, can I kick over that can? Nah, I don't want to hit it.
Dude.
An ookie.
Oh my god.
What if I do?
Oh my god.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna keep doing donuts. So yeah, and I think that sets the stage.
How
We
well
are
do
all-
how well do I know my
Closing
corners?
down anyway.
Oh,
There you go.
So, all of us were in different bodies that belonged to forgers, which were an ancient group of people that helped like jumpstart this civilization's economy because they could make like anything. And they were magic, and they were gathering there to introduce the newest member, which was Laukaz's snake equivalent's fiance.
They also gathered there to it was like the year anniversary, or not the year anniversary. It was the annual celebration of when the forgers discovered the forge.
Are they closed?
Nah, they gotta be just like.
They actually might be.
What time is it?
Here's 9:30. I think that says they close at 9 p.m.
I think that also says 9. Yeah, they got chairs up. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh well, next time.
Sonic.
Sonic?
I can get matcha.
I'm the
bells.
driver. I don't need to wait for
That's
a
true.
vote.
And we can keep this going longer.
Yeah, we got lore to drop.
I can get tots.
Fake lore.
So, Laukaz figured out that the Count and
the Count's son.
the Count's son were both missing. They were the ones that we were waiting on to get the party started. The Count's daughter, during her little slither up, mentioned that her brother might be like just missing.
Oh yeah, and then by the way, also, Lakir was called to a,
That's
called
was
to the
later.
tea room.
This was later.
Okay, all right.
Also,
You're jumping ahead of it.
Haruka has a son, but like she said that in the
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
somebody came over who like knew the
should go
snake.
there.
Yes. For people in the tea room at this point, which is also Ashura and Nori still, I think, there was gossip of the common folk, I guess you call them, the other patrons, discussing the rumor mill that the only reason the daughter is the next forger is because the older son could not
Do the magic.
do the magic required.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yes, we found out later.
Fucked up.
So, Laukaz was going to try to go up the stairs and see the Count, and he was going to try to be like, "Oh yeah, no, it's official wedding business. Nobody can stop me, haha." But then the other group, the group that was in the tea room and recognized each other eventually, came over, and then Ashura immediately started sabotaging and
I will
calling him a
say-
liar.
God.
I will say, we did recognize each other so quickly because that was before Austin said you wouldn't know each other's
Yeah,
names.
it's true. I forgot that bit a little bit until.
So we all were immediately like, "Oh, it's Nori. Oh, it's Haruka. Oh, it's Ashura." And then like we all knew each other before he told us that we couldn't do
That's
that.
might be.
Also, I didn't start ruining everything.
You didn't start ruining everything. You didn't come over and immediately accuse me of being a spy because I couldn't name the Count.
I wasn't doing it loudly. I guess I wasn't.
Yeah.
Literally directly in front of the guard.
Reconsider. Yeah, and repeatedly.
Well, it worked out.
It did work out
The
eventually.
guards thought this was just some weird inside forge joke that
Yeah,
there was
but
no
then
way he could get on.
Eventually, Laukaz pulled the random person over that he did not recognize yet. He's like, what is your deal? Will you fucking stop?
Living
Okay.
too long makes you fucking crazy.
And then I think along the way, Ashura like kind of figured out that might be Laukaz because he started being like, listen, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just trying to figure out what's here. I just woke up. All right, okay. I don't know why I'm here. And then
Yeah,
Look, man,
spider armor,
one
though.
night I was banging a knoll in the dark, and then the next morning I'm a fucking snake, dude. I don't know what's going
What
on.
was the thing that was said that like made her realize that it was Laukaz?
I think it was something along the lines of this, like I just woke up. I don't know what's going on. I don't really need you to like.
No, but there was something that specifically.
I don't know.
It was
it-
something about Tuberus, wasn't it? You said something like about like a lizard baron or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
I think I said something along the lines of like, I gotta go, like, I have bigger things to worry about than this.
Oh, you said I have to kill.
Yeah.
I have to kill her brother or something like that.
Yeah, I got bigger things to worry about than this. And then she recognized, and then he had to explain, oh, this body is engaged to somebody else, and that was.
This body's engaged to somebody else. So what this body does.
And no, that was not what happened.
What this body does is what this body does.
But then Ashura was like, oh, okay, cool. So that's Laukaz. I can continue being my insane self.
I still got a double barrel.
Oh,
She's
God.
not. She's committed. So yeah, I think at that point, which was really fantastic for Ashura, like just an excellent character choice, she stopped caring about what was going on with everything else. She's like, oh, okay, great. One, we do need to have sex in these bodies, and then I do need to figure out how you can go kill my brother, so let's start planning that now.
Also, I'm not going to let that harlot put her hands on you
Yeah.
until we're married.
Until you're married.
Little did you know.
Which is a wonderful situation considering that our characters are already married in this world. So,
Yeah.
like,
But you're not putting your hands on Ashura, so...
no.
There was no risk.
Not at
So
all.
yeah, she wasn't worried about it.
But yeah, eventually they were trying to, we all recognized that, okay, none of us are actually these people. We're all just us split amongst the other forgers. Let's figure out what's going on and try to get out of here. The daughter, the betrothed, came over and was like, hey, join me in the tea room for no reason.
Join me and my mom.
Tee.
Tee-hee.
And then took him to a different
To see
room.
some
And then
TTs.
Ashura sensed the slightest change in Laukaz's
His
energy.
arousal.
Apparently. Allegedly. Allegedly.
There's no way you look at snake titties that big and not get aroused.
Snitties?
They weren't as big as Ashura's.
I mean, look, man.
But because a function of her class is that she selects a person that she is in love with and
How?
can detect like where they are roughly. Just that's like a facet of it. That's not the main part, but that is like the passive of it.
Mhm.
So she knew where Laukaz was approximately. Like she knew the room he was in.
Yeah. And then when
she felt him get a little bit of a, you know,
It's like you're playing. As if Ashura had like a HUD.
like a
She just
motion
has like,
tracker.
yeah, like she has like a tab for him and just sees like his horny level go up and she's like, huh? He's not in the room with me.
Fucking shoulder checks the door.
It's locked.
he was deeply
The opening of the doors, you
uncomfortable.
can only see a shirtless snake lady getting all over him.
He wasn't even on him yet.
Her shirt was on him.
Whose side are you on?
She's
Chaos.
Oh, actually, no, I know whose side you're on. We discussed that later.
The snake ladies.
Yeah, so then
get it.
Ashura barges in, and then Laukaz has to scramble to explain why a married woman is obsessed with him like this. And then Laukaz promises to talk about killing her brother if she will, like,
Chill.
chill for a little bit, at least until they can figure out what's going
You could have
on.
made that.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice.
Because otherwise they're going to get themselves in a lot of trouble. So then he went upstairs to explore all the stuff that was going on up there.
I think they're fire department.
And then everybody else was doing stuff downstairs. And I think you guys were plotting on a way to kill the
Yeah.
Countess's daughter?
Haruka has this spell where
Oh,
she
yeah.
can turn a door into a mimic. she
Haruka and
really
Ashura
wants to
finally
use it
bonded over something.
because we've not been in like an environment where there's doors that I could trap. And so
You're in one right now. What do you mean?
Exactly. So Ashura was like, "What if we like trap this lady?" Okay, thank you for waiting. Do you just want to go up to the window?
I do.
Okay, sounds good. What if we just trap this lady in like a closet or something? And I'm like, okay, cool. So that's what we've been plotting is we're trying to find like a broom closet or something to shove her in. And we
I
got
will say
distracted.
that is like absolutely like a hardcore Tristan character thing in like the best way possible. I have this spell that turns a door into a mimic. I'm not sure if my character would do this, but they would because it's awesome.
Less of that, more of this is a fake world.
That's fair.
So why not?
Well, we don't know if it's fake. Maybe we went back in time. You don't know, or forward in time.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the Snake Empire.
I thought
Let's
there was going to
go.
be some parking.
The Snempire.
No, the parking was right next to the drive-through.
I think
It also
it's
seemed
fine.
full, yeah.
Yeah, so if we park across, I don't think anyone's really gonna.
Thank you for the idea, Alex.
It's a CVS, no one's gonna give a shit.
But yeah, the only thing that Laukaz found out being upstairs was he found some diaries where it was confirmed that the son could not handle
He
the
can't
forge
do it.
magic.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And he ran away. And that the daughter met the current fiance when she was
Hold up.
15 and is capable of doing forge magic.
Sorry. Did he run away?
Yes.
Yes.
You got attacked by a lady who was like, you killed him.
I do
Yeah,
remember
the
that now.
automatons.
There was a letter that said that
The
he ran
robber.
away. So either he's being set up to have been run away,
Robert Bobby
but
Brown.
maybe is dead, or maybe that automaton was just crazy.
I think his mom did it.
Damn.
She seems cold.
I don't see why there's
They're
any
snakes.
reason to kill him.
I don't know. She was smirking too much when I was talking to her.
There was no.
Let's go.
Maybe she's just into you.
You are
A lot
Count.
of those ladies were.
It's less the count and
Except
more
your
the
wife.
forge magic.
And the two swords.
Understandable.
They all have 2 swords. That's nothing special.
But 2 forged swords?
If you could bend your dick into any shape, what would you choose? Let me rephrase. You have to bend your dick.
Oh, we never pause this.
Base. Perfect.
Okay, so the 27-minute mark is, I know the end of where I need to cut.
Answer the question. And ladies, pretend you have a dick, and then answer the question.
I am
All right.
okay with my shape.
No, but you
You
have
have
to.
Okay, when you say bend it,
Yeah.
is it only bending, or is
I
there
think I'd
like
go for a twist rather than a bend.
That's kind of sick. Like the corkscrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. The
Can
duck
I-
dick.
Could I do like a little balloon animal?
I want ladies to be impressed when I drop my pants. I want them to be alarmed.
Lord, concern.
Fucking question mark.
When I tell you it's a wiener.
You could have made that.
you it's a wiener. Yeah, I bet. We need podcast time.
What happened?
Where
What's
were
your
we?
answer, Austin? You asked the question.
A question mark.
Question mark. I
Yeah.
see. I see.
And then trying to
Like
see.
the Riddler.
Yeah.
So you can, instead of saying you want to go back to my place, you want to.
I don't have to pull out.
You can
Glass step
say
this way.
Just riddle me dick.
Let me pop the question.
You wanna pop the question? I want mine to be like the Tetris piece. That's like
Which one?
no. I
There's
how
like
do
8
you
of 'em.
describe
Like
it?
the square.
Not the square. That would be fucking
Is
sick.
it the Z?
Yeah. So
Oh.
it has like a Z.
Left facing or right facing Z?
Left.
Nice.
You guys had a left-handed people in the backseat. I just realized.
It's like
We
normalized.
can cut the. We can like go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys left off. You were like here was in the boys' room.
Oh, I guess we're almost done.
Yeah. I was in the boys' room. I did have to nuke a construct that came at me accusing me of killing somebody. I killed him. She looked like she had been crying acid or something. I don't know what
She
that
had
was
gouges
about.
in her eyes.
She did have gouges in her eyes. That was freaky, whatever that was. But I didn't investigate further. I went through all of the other rooms except for one door that had like a steel door behind the wooden door, and I couldn't open it because it had very strong forge magic. And that's all I did.
Ruka still hasn't encountered that door, so as
Why
far
don't
as
we
she's
just like
concerned,
breeze
she's like
enter and make like a
strongest thing.
The
I think
rest
that's
of
what
us
we're gonna
went and terrorized the kitchen staff for a little bit, stole a pie, and
Yeah.
then finally made our way upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Taking.
Preemptively taking before dessert.
When the equivalent of the fucking Pope walks in your kitchen and picks up a pie, you let him take the pie.
No, I tell him to put down the fucking pie.
No, you don't.
Put
That's
down
for
the
dessert.
fucking pie,
No, you
Francis.
You also
It was a
don't
meat
respect the
pie.
Pope, so
Hey, Francis.
I would say I would tell the Pope to do a lot.
Hey,
He's
Pope.
not my Pope.
Put down the pie, please.
Actually, no, I stand this Pope.
Got a poke in the fireplace.
I don't stand God, but I stand the Pope.
Is Goku a saint
He's
yet?
trying.
In Mexico.
Damn.
Goku, what you doing?
Shut up.
Hey, you're pretty strong.
Who's that pickle fella? The girls are androids.
What?
What's going on, this monkey tail kid?
Hey, two bears.
Hey, two bears. You take care of these androids over here. To embarrassed. You
It's
can't
incredible.
sweat. Why are you
I'm
wiping
so
your forehead?
easy because like I cannot tolerate that voice until you say 2 girls, and then I'm on board.
But I think that was kind of it, right? That's all we did.
For the most part, those were definitely the major.
Oh, there's a well out back.
No.
It was a well.
Oh no. Did
Yeah.
they drink it all?
Something did.
Oh no.
Should have been a magical, everlasting well, and it tucked
Just
and rolled
forged
and
water.
just sunk.
It drained like somebody flushed it.
I feel like that's a big deal that we did not discuss. That seems questionable.
I think you were already upstairs. So
I
the
was,
downstairs
yeah.
girl was like, "Oh, that's weird," and then I completely
I
fucking
mean, it's also
ignored
fair
it.
that like an android attacked me, accusing me of murdering somebody, and I was sort of like, oh, that was freaky. Anyway,
Moving on.
and that's what happened. We're all snake people still.
Yeah.
I still think the wife had something to do with it.
Maybe she did. Maybe it was the butler. Maybe it's that guy downstairs.
Fuck,
No,
the
it
fucking
wouldn't
robot.
be the butler. He's awesome.
Trying to fuck my fiance.
That's not the butler.
Your husband.
To clarify,
I liked.
the chamberlain.
That's why I think
Yeah,
it did it.
The butler?
No, the bitch trying to fuck my fiance.
Oh.
The countess.
It's
You gonna cry?
technically her fiance.
Nuh-uh.
No.
I mean,
He's engaged to both of you in different ways.
Nuh-uh.
Babe, it's just a video game.
In his mind, he's already married.
Good.
To the snake lady.
No. They're not mated.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's still time. You're still in the
I'm
house.
sure will kill every single person and herself.
My main goal.
My mango is to blow up.
What?
A short definitely rees when she gets in here.
See you later, chameleon bazingers.
Not familiar.
I'm not Spanish.
Mexican.
I don't think Vinny can.
Latinx. Oh, okay. And then there were one. The Toyota symbol on the driver's wheel when the light in the cabin's on kind of shines nicely when you're outside of the driver's door. Pretty good touch, Toyota.